Hey, Scott, why did they let the turkey join the band?
I don't know, Dale. Why did they let the turkey join the band?
Because he had his own drumsticks.
Cute. What do you call a running turkey?
I don't know. What do you call a running turkey?
Fast food.
That's dumb. What's the best song to play while cooking your turkey?
Jeez, I don't know.
All about that bass.
What happened to the turkey who got into a fight?
I don't know. Did he get the stuffing knocked out of him?
That's it. That's it exactly.
All right, are we done yet?
Yes, we're done. And so is the turkey.
This, my friends, is the Swish Edition. From their secret underground studio, this is the Swish Edition.
I got a mouthful for you guys.
Dale and Scott are in the studio on the mics, and Dave fired up the antenna.
It has to come whether you like it or not.
And if you're willing to show it, they'll take a picture of it.
I actually think I might throw
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, here are your new best friends. They're your
It's
hosts,
very exciting for me because this is the best show ever made.
Dale and Scott.
I'm pretty sure there in the beginning where I'm talking about this is the best show ever made.
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about the Swish Edition. That quote is, I was talking about something else. Yeah. I think I was talking about Sopranos or Dallas or God knows what.
Clueless.
Beverly Hills 90210.
Clueless.
Yeah, but I recently told you, we were in the car, and I told you that I take it back. Clueless is not my favorite movie of all time. Do you remember what I said my favorite movie of all time is? Back to the Future. I think it is. So we did our turkey jokes at the top of the show. And speaking of turkey, this Thanksgiving is Thursday. This Thursday is Thanksgiving.
Dumbass.
Put it in the right way.
Dumbass.
The Atlantic magazine has done some research, and they factored in meal prep time, digestion time, late night snacks, tradition, etiquette, and popularity, and determined that the correct time to eat Thanksgiving dinner is 4 p.m.
That's what we're doing.
That way you're done by 6 p.m., and a recent poll backs that up. 4 p.m. is the most common time for Americans to eat Thanksgiving dinner. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think so. Because it's a heavy fucking meal.
See, I think traditionally my family always ate around 2 o'clock. That way we were hungry enough for leftovers like at 7 or 8.
Right.
Yeah. Or maybe a
So you
sandwich or
actually
something.
ate the leftovers the same freaking day.
Maybe sometimes, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, we even discuss what time we're having ours.
Well, we're having people over. We're having some of your family members over for like a Thanksgiving brunch before they go off to do their other things.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we'll probably eat later. I think we might not even eat till 6.
Yeah.
We definitely need a fire.
We're not making that much. It's just going to be the two of us.
Just the two of us, you and I.
We can make it if we try.
We bought a frozen turkey breast, which goes directly from the freezer into the oven. It's going to be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No bones.
We're not going to have that
no
much.
No bones about it.
Yeah, we're not having that much food.
I'm going to do peas, mashed potatoes, stuffing. We have gravy.
That's enough.
Was there something else?
No bread.
I did buy some rolls. You can't have Thanksgiving without rolls.
Then where's the macaroni and cheese?
We're not doing that. We'll save that for Thanksgiving. I mean, for Easter. I'm all over the place today.
Okay.
Breaking news just came out before we sat down to do the show. Target will not be open on Thanksgiving Day, and they're never going to open on Thanksgiving Day. At least they're saying that in 2021.
Right.
This is for good. According to its annual report for 2020, sales grew by more than $15 billion, which was greater than the company's growth for the prior 11 years. Jeez. They don't need to be open on Thanksgiving.
Right.
They want to give their people time off. Don't know if we can say the same about Walmart. I don't know. I don't know if they've released their decision on that.
I wonder if they're actually busy on that day.
I
don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
it's not a...
It's not a religious holiday, but it really is something that virtually everyone partakes in.
Right.
No matter what kind of background you come from. I mean, it's a day to watch football. It's a day to watch the parade. It's a day to eat your butt off. and just hang out. Right?
Like it.
Yeah. Anyway. But Thanksgiving is getting surpassed, overthrown, overwhelmed by Christmas. We've been talking about this for the last couple weeks.
It always does.
It seems like people are doing it.
Not a thing.
It seems like people are doing Christmas earlier and earlier. All the Christmas commercials are on TV already. And in our neighborhood, several of our neighbors have already started putting up their Christmas lights and Christmas displays.
We have Christmas trees.
We have these two little decked out trees in front on each side of our front door, but they're just little white lights. I mean, you could have those up year round.
You can't talk because you have forced people to look at our Christmas tree the entire year this year.
I never took the Christmas tree down. It's been up all year round.
Right.
But I don't call it a Christmas tree because I put Easter decorations on it. I put Valentine's Day decorations. I had Halloween ones. I had summery ones with beachy theme. The only thing I don't have is turkeys, so it's bare now. But it is on. It's on a timer, and it goes on every night.
It's coming down.
After Christmas.
Hate it up all year long.
All right. After Christmas, I will take it down.
Good.
Permanently.
Permanently, yes.
Until next Thanksgiving. I am actually not decorating the house for Christmas until we get back from Key West.
Yeah.
So Dale and I are going to Key West the second week of December. So I won't even be decorating for Christmas until like mid-December this year. So that means we probably have to leave the Christmas decorations up until the end of January.
No.
There's one man, I don't know where he is because I didn't write anything down except that he is being fined $100 a day by his homeowners association because he put his Christmas decorations up outside of his house on the 1st of November. He didn't wait until Friday because his HOA says you can't put Christmas decorations up until the day after Thanksgiving. It's written into their bylaws. Right. And he said, I'll pay the fine. I want my Christmas decorations up.
Pay the fine.
He's paying the fine.
And speaking of this...
That's $2,500 he's going to be paying.
Right. And speaking of this story, and I cannot wait, is that if you subscribe to Apple TV Plus, this Friday premieres 'Twas the Fight Before Christmas.
Yes.
Which is almost this exact same thing.
Can't
but
wait.
100 times more over.
Yes, over the top.
Over the top.
And he's in so much trouble with his HOA because
he actually...
hundreds and thousands of people drive through his neighborhood every night to look at it.
And he encourages it. Yeah.
Yes.
He invites people.
This happens all over the country.
Right.
I think if you want to be that person, you probably shouldn't live in an HOA neighborhood.
And that reminds me, when I did my errand to the liquor store yesterday, the house that has the U-shaped driveway that goes... from the road beyond their backyard and then back out again.
I know what you're talking about.
When it allows people to drive through, they've gotten most of their things set up already.
Oh, they're getting ready.
Getting ready.
And we didn't do it last year. We need to do it this
we
year.
Didn't.
I say we put the dogs in the car and we drive through.
Yeah.
It might be fun.
It's just down the road.
We are working this Thanksgiving, actually. Dale and I have a brand new Binge Bomb podcast this Friday all about streaming video. We talk about Disney Plus and all those different HBO Max and all that. If you guys don't listen to that show, we didn't do a show last week accidentally.
Well, yeah, because
but there will be a big one this week. Supersized.
Because I had forgotten what our schedule was, and I didn't think about that at all. And it was we just couldn't do a show on Wednesday. It was too early.
Yeah, it got busy. It got busy last week.
Yeah.
Anyway, want you to tune in because we're going to be doing a very special unqualified opinion section of the show. Noted author and illustrator Jay Cooper is going to be joining us remotely on the phone to talk about Disney Plus's new Hawkeye series. It launches this Wednesday with the first 2 episodes. We're actually very excited about this.
And just to clarify, Jay Cooper had nothing to do with Hawkeye.
No, but he is a children's author and illustrator.
He's just a big fan.
He's a huge fan of Hawkeye, and he cannot wait for this. It's a Christmas-themed Hawkeye series, limited edition.
Jeremy Renner.
Yes. God, I cannot love him more. And it really does look good.
It looks great.
Dale and I are going to watch it, too, on Wednesday so that we can be informed as much as Jay is. And in case you guys don't know, Jay Cooper just happens to be my brother-in-law.
Nepotism.
Yeah. So I just got back from the Inn at Little Washington.
No one cares.
Did not take Dale with me.
That's okay.
He doesn't care.
I'm going someplace better.
The Inn at Little Washington, if you guys don't know, is in Washington, Virginia, about an hour and a half outside of Washington, D.C., south of there, out in the boonies where there is no cell service whatsoever.
Right.
The cutest, most perfect inn and restaurant that you could possibly find. It's a 5-star hotel, 3 Michelin-starred restaurant.
Right.
Only one in the DC metro area. And the food is to die for. The service is bend over backwards. Perfect. I had such a great time. I took my best girlfriend, Kristen. We celebrated our 50th birthdays there together because we didn't get to do it because of pandemic.
Right.
And it was her 51st birthday, and I'm 51 too. So we're all over the place. But
well, we were also not living here.
True, but we were supposed to be together.
Right.
Because I was planning a big, huge 50th birthday party, and it got ruined by the pandemic. They were coming. They were going to come. So we would have been together.
Yeah.
Anyway, I highly recommend it if you guys want to splurge on a amazing, amazing overnight and the most amazing food you've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I did last week. That's why we didn't do Binge Bomb, because I wasn't even in town. You could have done it yourself.
I could have.
Could have talked to yourself.
Nah.
A little update from last week. We talked about the Arby's restaurant chain, fast food chain, and their French fry vodkas, both the curly and the crispy. No, crinkle.
Crinkle.
Crinkle and curly.
I wish they would bring back their original regular fries.
That's a story for another day. But yes, that I don't know that I remember their original fries.
They were yummy.
Okay. I like their new crinkle cuts.
Oh, they're fine.
They took these crinkle cuts and their swirly curlies and they put them into a vodka, supposedly. But does it really exist? When I went to buy it, because we talked about it on the show last Tuesday.
Right.
And they were going on sale at noon on Thursday. I went on their website exactly at noon on Thursday, and it was completely sold out.
You said you went at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly at 3 o'clock, 3 hours later, and it was sold out. And I was talking to my friend Melissa, who is a longtime listener of this show. Hey, Melissa, down in Florida. Are you in Florida? Maybe. We were talking about this. We think maybe it doesn't even exist. We think maybe it doesn't exist because she thought, because it's such a hot commodity and it was very done in a limited quantity, that it would have shown up on eBay already.
Well, then maybe they haven't gotten them yet.
No, she says that people they start posting their things for sale before they even get them. It's that things are so hot that's what people do. And she knows. This is her whole world. Okay.
What, buying
She's an
French
expert.
fry vodka?
Yeah, French fry vodka. No, just buying limited edition shit and then reselling it. She does it all the time.
Certainly no one wants to drink it. Yuck.
Anyway, so I'm sitting on the toilet this morning. It doesn't matter where I was sitting, but I was looking at my phone at 11:55 a.m. Arby's posts that they're going to do another round at noon yesterday. This is yesterday. So I go on their website exactly at noon. Maybe it was 12:06.
Yeah.
It was 12:06. They were completely sold out yet again. And there were comments on their Instagram page. Many, many people left comments saying that this is all bullshit. They don't have this. They don't even sell it. They're convinced that it doesn't exist. So I'm asking anyone out there in podcast land, did you get one? Were you able to get your hands on an Arby's French fry vodka? Does it really exist? Like Santa Claus, does it exist? Does he exist? I don't know.
No.
I'm going to try to find out. I'm going to do my due diligence over the next couple weeks and try to find me someone in America who actually bought themselves an Arby's French fry vodka.
You're going to find it. I think it's real. It does exist.
I think they're just pushing people to their website. Not that they can push us to their restaurant, but their restaurant here in Lower Delaware is only open half the damn time because they can't find enough workers to work there.
I don't know what's going on there. Some days it's open, some days it's closed.
Speaking of,
never know.
I know. Speaking of limited edition shit, we've been talking about this also a lot on the show lately. Reese's peanut butter cups, one of my favorites. If I could eat peanuts,
Gotta have it in the freezer.
yeah. I mean, or freezer or refrigerator.
Freezer, baby.
Okay.
You want it real hard and crunchy.
Reese's sold a gigantic 9-inch round, 3.4-pound peanut butter cup Thanksgiving pie. It sold out in 2 hours.
I'm looking at the picture. You know what would look great on that?
Yeah.
Cool Whip.
Yeah, that might be good.
Smothered all over the top. Cool
It
Whip.
looks like a huge pie-sized Reese's peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
They only made 3,000. They were $45 each.
Are they still selling these, or is this like a previous
No,
thing?
they only made 3,000, and they're gone. The website says that this 9-inch pie can serve 48 people.
No way.
Although in this picture, they're cutting out a
You're gonna get
typical pie shape.
Right, you're going to get 8
8
slices
to
out
10
of it.
maybe.
40.
Where are they getting 48 from
I mean,
that?
that's what you probably should be eating.
Right.
A little
Maybe it's
square.
equivalent to 48 Reese's peanut butter cups, maybe, is what they were saying.
Maybe. I mean, it looks damn good.
Anyway, did it really exist? Does it really exist, or is it just all marketing?
Because you don't have it doesn't mean.
But why would you only make, if it's so popular and it sold at $45? You know, it didn't cost them $45 to make it. It probably cost them $3 to make it. Why did they only make 3,000 of them? Why didn't they make 30,000 of them? This is what I don't understand about this stuff. If it's so popular and people are lining up around the block to buy it,
Because it's not special if you make 1 million of them. No one's gonna. Then you're gonna have all these damn things left over. No, you know why?
I understand that. But I'm also upset that I can't have the
You can't
Arby's
get
French
one.
fry vodka and I can't have the Reese's Thanksgiving pie.
I mean, as far as the vodka goes, I would just want it to say I had it because I certainly don't want to taste it.
I literally tried to buy it, Dale, for you for Christmas so that we could just put it on our bar. And it would be a conversation piece.
But the Reese's pie, I would eat.
It would be hard not... Well, you couldn't keep that forever like you could keep the Arby's French fry vodka.
No.
Right. So you'd want to eat it. Of course you'd eat it. And you'd have a good time sharing it with your friends.
Good time.
You could share it with 47 of your friends.
Right.
In the That's Entertainment section of our show, we finally have found out what's happened to Kevin McCallister 30 years after Home Alone.
Don't ruin it. We haven't watched it. It's on our up next in our.
It's kind of a spoiler, but not really, because it doesn't spoil the film for you.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything as far as the movie's concerned.
But the new Disney Plus movie, Home Sweet Home Alone, is the 5th in the franchise, I think. The Home Alone franchise. 5th or 6th.
Yeah, something like that.
All new kid, all new bad guys. Everything's new about it. However, we find out that Kevin McCallister, the kid from Home Alone and Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, is now the founder and president of McCallister Security. And then he sells McCallister Home Alarm Systems.
That's awesome.
I love it.
That's awesome.
Macaulay Culkin does not appear in the new movie, but Kevin's brother, Officer Buzz McCallister, does, and he's played by the same actor that played Buzz in Home Alone and Home Alone 2.
I did read this.
His name is Devin Rattray. He's in the movie. So, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, he's a cop in this one.
Plays a cop.
Yeah.
And he does reference his brother, the owner of McCallister Security. I think that's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
I mean, what was Macaulay doing? He's not doing anything. He could have come back for like a little cameo, right?
Why? I mean, just like Mariah Carey every time this year, who makes an ungodly amount of money on All I Want for Christmas Is You, and Kevin McCallister, or not Kevin McCallister, Macaulay Culkin is just sitting at home raking in the dough from Home Alone movies this time of year.
I hope he's getting residuals. I hope he had a good deal on that.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the classics, right?
Right, you watch it every year.
I don't know if you guys are fans of Batwoman on the CW. I'm not. I'm not a fan of it, and I'm not a fan of it. I just haven't watched
You haven't watched it.
because I don't really watch broadcast TV anymore. But if I knew that my friend Rob Nagel, who has been a guest on this show before, I went to high school with him
A while ago.
Yeah, you and I went out to LA, and he was on the show when we were in LA.
Yeah.
Anyway, he just played Professor Pig on Batwoman season 3, one of the villains.
What? What?
His episode aired on November 10th. So if you guys want to go back and check him out, he has a big pig head on his head. I think he, like most villains, he has a alter ego, a real person.
Yeah.
And then he's also the villain. Like Poison Ivy is a real person. And
right.
When she's dressed up, she's Poison Ivy.
Gotcha.
Poison Ivy is now an Asian woman, if you didn't know that. Yeah. In related news, the original Batwoman actress, the allegedly batshit crazy Ruby Rose, and I shouldn't call her batshit crazy, although she seems very difficult. Anyway, she's decided to leave Hollywood for good and return to her native Australia. I mean, duh. Who's going to work with her now? I mean, she made such a fuss over her time at Batwoman.
Yeah.
We liked her in Orange is the New Black.
I remember she was really good in Orange is the New Black.
She's super cute and a great actress, and I don't know why she had such a hard time on that show, but there are conflicting stories about whether she was difficult or she was put in a difficult situation. So,
gotcha.
And in related news, and I did not know this, did you know that MSNBC commentator Rachel Maddow has played a character named Vesper Fairchild in 24 episodes of Batgirl? Batwoman? I had no idea she was on the show.
Get out.
She's only a voiceover, kind of like Kristen Bell in Gossip Girl, but she's kind of ties up, gives people information. She's a radio show host on a radio show. And so to kind of fill in the blanks of news items and stuff, you'll hear Rachel Maddow.
Sounds like another show that I know.
What's that?
Well, Veronica Mars had the same thing.
Oh, yeah, Veronica Mars and Gossip Girl. And So, fun, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Maybe we should be watching Batwoman.
That's on the CW. We don't watch CW.
I do. I watch Dynasty, like, religiously. And do you know Dynasty Season 5 is coming back on December 20th?
No.
Yeah, write that down. Put that on your calendar. I mean, they just went off like 2 months ago, and they're already coming back. I think it's great.
I know, because I think we have until, is it February when we get the last installation of The Walking Dead?
Oh, yeah, it's coming back, yeah. The next part. And then there'll be another break, and then we'll get the last part.
Right, this one's in 3 parts, yeah.
Want to talk about Bieber?
If we must.
The fiance of the late journalist Jamal Khashoggi is pleading in a Washington Post opinion piece this past Sunday for Justin Bieber not to perform in Saudi Arabia. And I kind of agree with her.
Yeah.
Bieber is among a group of artists scheduled to perform in Saudi Arabia as they host the Formula One Saudi Arabian Grand Prix in Jeddah, along with rapper ASAP Rocky, DJs David Guetta and Tiesto, and singer Jason Derulo. I'm kind of surprised these people are doing this. I'm equally surprised that Bravo is doing a show in Saudi Arabia.
I'm not surprised that these people are doing the show because these people
ching. It's about money.
Are making money, and they're certainly not taking time out of their day to research different points of view. Should I do this or should I not?
Everyone knows that Khashoggi. Is that how you say it?
Khashoggi is how they say it on the news.
Was murdered inside the consulate by operatives acting on the orders of the Saudi crown prince.
Doesn't fucking know that.
How do you not know that?
Knows that? No, he does not. I'm not defending him, but he does not know that news.
The brutal murder made headlines all over the world, she said. Ever since, many human rights organizations and individuals, including myself, have been calling for justice and accountability.
Well, we have
and the United States has only gone so far because we don't want to push them too much.
We have a weird relationship with Saudi Arabia.
It's just like China and their human rights violations. I mean, we're only willing to go so far in holding them accountable.
Right, and you wait until next year. There's going to be a call for Americans to pull out of what's the big sports thing? Olympics.
The Winter Games, yeah. It's already a topic. It's already a topic of discussion.
But it's not going to work if it's just Americans. You got to get multiple countries across the board. But knowing that, and then you have all these athletes who have trained. This is not the thing you say, I'm just going to go work out for a month and I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's years
and years.
Years and years of planning to be able to make yourself eligible to go to this thing.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. I don't know what you do.
The performance is December 5th, and so far Bieber has been silent on the issue. And there were billboards popped up all over Los Angeles surrounding Sunday night's AMA Awards, the American Music Awards, which we didn't watch. I didn't even know it was on, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Anyway,
wait, it's already
the AMAs happened on Sunday night. Yeah, we didn't watch it.
I didn't even know it was going on. Yeah.
Anyway, the billboards were calling Bieber a Saudi pawn. He's a pawn for Saudi Arabia, I guess.
That is just not true.
It's not a place I want to visit.
Well,
I don't know that I feel very strongly about condemning the entire country.
Pawn.
I'm just telling you. I'm just reporting the news here, Dale. I'm not calling him a pawn. I'm telling you what the billboards popped up around LA were calling Bieber a pawn, a Saudi pawn. But I have no desire to go there.
No, I don't either.
I don't really want to go to the Middle East where gays are persecuted and hung on the street and women are treated as second-class citizens. I have no desire to go there.
I mean, I would like to go to Dubai, but
we're not. I mean, I don't want to go.
It's a long ways to go.
We can go to Thailand.
Don't get me started about Southeast Asia now.
On a happier note, hey, this is fun. The Facts of Life and Diff'rent Strokes are next up on ABC's Live in Front of a Studio Audience
I
show.
like these. I like that they're doing these.
Here's the best part. So executive producer Jimmy Kimmel announced the new 90-minute special last week. They're going to recreate an episode from Diff'rent Strokes, and then they're going to do one from Facts of Life. This is going to show on Tuesday, December 7th.
The same day. In the same
90-minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Tuesday, December 7th, it'll be on ABC, broadcast 8 p.m. It'll start. Now, here's the cast for Diff'rent Strokes. It's too fun, y'all. John Lithgow is going to play Mr. Drummond.
Oh, God, yes.
Here's the best part. Kevin Hart is going to play Arnold.
Because he's short.
And Damon Wayans is going to play Willis.
Oh, God.
Someone named Ann Dowd, who I don't know, is going to play Mrs. Garrett. They have yet to announce the cast for Facts of Life, but I'm going to watch this for Kevin Hart and Damon Wayans.
This is going to be so great.
Cannot wait. And of course, John Lithgow is one of my favorites ever. So this is going to be great. I'm definitely watching. What are we doing December 7th? We're watching this, right?
No, we'll be in Key West.
We'll be in Key West. We won't be watching it all, but we will tape it and watch it when we get home.
It'll be on broadcast. Maybe we can...
If we're home that evening. I mean, I'm not going to stay home to watch it.
No, because we could certainly get it streamed.
Absolutely. Does ABC have a streamer? They don't. Oh, it might be on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll see.
Anyway, we'll tape it. No, we'll tape it. We're gonna put a blank tape in the VCR
and set the VCR to record
in our Betamax. I'm actually glad we're not traveling this Thanksgiving because there's going to be storms up and down the East Coast and
I know
the
that
Midwest.
You say that, and I know it's going to affect a lot of people, but looks like luckily
we're going to be fine.
We're going to be okay. Like we're going to be dry.
We usually are. We don't get a lot of snow here on the peninsula.
Because I keep looking, and there was some rain, but it has seemed to have gone away. And see, earlier today, when we talked about it, at 11 o'clock, Friday was clear. Yeah. Now it's back to rain again.
You can't trust anybody.
Well, you just never know.
Anyway, I think some people in the Northeast and definitely around the Great Lakes, they're going to have a time of it. They might get snow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like it around the Great Lakes. That whole Chicago, Minnesota, all that stuff up there.
Nasty. Gross.
Yeah, maybe in the middle of summer would be a nice time to visit.
Yeah.
I have friends that live up there. I don't know how they do it. It's too much.
No way, Jose.
You can forget about going to Times Square on New Year's Eve if you're not vaccinated. I don't know how they can do this. I don't know how you can do this. How do you set this? It's an outdoor public venue, but they're telling you got to be vaccinated just to get there.
Yeah.
Just stand outside on a street.
You keep saying
the taxpayers pay for.
It's just a street, but you're in close quarters.
I get that, and
well, that's why.
Okay, but I'm wondering what authority can say that you have to be vaccinated to stand on a public street. It's ridiculous.
New York City again.
They're not telling you have to be vaccinated to walk down the street today. Literally, you and I could walk down the street right now. No one's going to ask us for our vaccine card.
No.
But they want it on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to be a friggin' idiot to go to Times Square on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
You and I were there on the next day, January 1st, one year.
There was still confetti.
There was still confetti all over the place. But we were smart. We got there the day after.
I don't enjoy Times Square any time of the year.
No, it's a horrible, nasty place.
I hate it.
I like looking at all the lights, but I'd rather do it from the back of a limo or something.
Right. I just don't enjoy
I don't even like walking down the street.
I don't enjoy New York City that much.
For those of you planning a trip to Disney next year with your kiddies, Disneyland's Toontown is getting a major upgrade and will be closed for an entire year.
Holy crap.
Starting March 2022.
Wow.
I have some really great pictures of my sister and I in Toontown, in Disneyland, in LA, Orange County, Anaheim, I guess it is.
Anaheim.
It was cool. We got to go into Mickey's house and we got to go into Minnie's house, and we have lots of pictures.
Oh, they don't live together?
They're not married, Dale. How dare they be living together in sin?
Oh, God.
And if you do go to Disneyland, you might go up to LA to see a concert or a basketball game at the Staples Center, but you would have to call it something different if you go on Christmas Day or after. They're changing the name of the iconic Staples Center to Crypto.com Arena.
It's already changed.
Nope, not till Christmas Day.
I've already seen pictures.
There's pictures of what it's going to look like.
Oh, maybe a rendering.
Yeah, it's going to happen Christmas Day.
Mm.
The $700 million deal was made with the Singapore-based cryptocurrency exchange service and AEG, who owns the stadium.
Crazy.
Crypto.com becomes an official cryptocurrency platform partner for the Los Angeles Lakers and the LA Kings. So, crypto's huge. You own some.
It's massive.
Two NBA teams, the Sixers and the Trailblazers, already have patches on their jerseys from crypto companies. And Tom Brady, Steph Curry, and NFLer Trevor Lawrence have all linked up with cryptocurrency sponsorship deals. And they're putting sports and crypto together because I think a lot of people who bet on sports are also willing to speculate on financial markets. Yeah. So it kind of goes hand in hand. I guess that makes sense.
That makes sense. It's all a gamble.
Crypto.com. Have you heard of this? I mean, how do you buy your crypto? You buy your crypto through Robinhood, right?
A combination of Robinhood and Coinbase.
Got it.
Because Robinhood only carries like the major ones, and Coinbase carries a lot of the new ones.
Well, is it all a scam? I mean, because Crypto.com will fork over $1 billion on sports marketing this year alone.
I mean, I don't know if it's a scam or not, but if one of my holdings hits 50 cents, then our life changes.
You mean we'll be rich?
Yes. Yes. Yes, it will be.
Speaking of richer, there were some people in LA who were richer than they were, or San Diego, I guess. Traffic came to a stop on California Interstate 5 on Friday morning after an armored car happened to spill cash all over the freeway just north of San Diego. Several drivers and passengers jumped out of their vehicles and started grabbing as much cash as they could. And now police want it back. The armored car was traveling north along I-5 in Carlsbad, 9:15 in the morning on Friday, when one of the doors unexpectedly swung open and bags of cash flew out.
God.
Now, here's what I don't get about this. You're losing your job, right? If you're the driver of the armored car and that you didn't lock the fucking door.
I don't know. I'm sure it's insured.
Cars parked on the shoulder and in the middle of the road as motorists and passengers raced to collect the bills. They were mostly 1s and 20s littered across the ground.
What's crazy about this is they're going to catch a few of these people because there's videos and pictures of people's plain faces excited, carrying, holding money. I was like, you're just fucking stupid.
But here's what would you do is the question of this segment of the show. If you and I were driving down the highway and cash started flying out of the back of an armored car, would we pull over?
No, I would not.
No,
because
it's wrong.
It's
and we know
wrong.
It belongs to someone else.
It's fucking dangerous. You just parked in the middle of the fucking interstate.
It's not your money.
No.
Just because money comes flying out of the air doesn't mean it's yours.
I mean, I'm sure it's insured, so they're not going to lose anything.
No, I think it would be different if a cash airplane exploded over our house and all of a sudden our backyard was full of money. Well, I think that's our money. It's on our property.
That'd be great. Well, they would have no way of really
how could
catching those.
How would they get it back?
You know, I actually don't know, and I suspect it doesn't happen, but I don't think they actually catalog the bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they collect it from different retailers
right, but they're
around
not inventorying
town.
The bill.
Yeah, they don't know what they have.
Right.
Serial numbers and all that.
Right.
I don't know if I went home with like what maybe some woman, some suburban housewife got $800 if she was lucky. I don't know. Would you turn yourself in? I don't know.
You should turn the money back.
Shut up and say, "Oh, my bad. I thought it was free." Speaking of cash, Starbucks and Amazon don't want it anymore. They're opening cashierless coffee shops in Manhattan. It's an experiment, and they hope it will take off and go around the country. Starbucks has partnered with Amazon in the latest step in Starbucks' plan to adapt its locations to consumers' new habits. Nearly a year and a half ago, Starbucks announced it was accelerating plans to revamp its U.S. footprint. And we've actually seen this happen ourselves. They closed 400 stores in the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Including the one that was right next to Avenue Jack, our clothing store in D.C. that we used to own. The strategy is to do more pick-up-only locations in dense urban markets and more walk-up windows. And also, and I love this, double drive-through lanes.
Yeah.
I mean, why is there only a drive-through lane on one side of the building? They should be on both sides of the building.
And the idea, and they call these like like these unassuming places. They're called like ghost kitchens, and their only purpose is to prepare and make food and drinks.
Yeah.
For people to come and get and to deliver. That is their only purpose. You can't go in there and pick up food.
I think we've actually seen this with Taco Bell. So they put the Taco Bell restaurant on the second floor, and then below it they have multiple drive-through lanes, and the food is sent down on a little conveyor. Yeah, there's no store to go to. You have to drive through or go to a window.
Right. But the whole thing about these kitchens is just for the purpose of like DoorDash and Uber Eats and all those things. People go and pick it up and then go and deliver.
Yeah.
I like it.
This new Starbucks pickup location, together with Amazon Go, is in New York City at 59th Street between Park and Lex.
All right, but
I know exactly where that is. I've been there.
But here's my issue with places like Starbucks, especially because their menu of drinks and some of them can be very complicated and take time to make. Yeah. Is I think if you're going to just have a walk-up only window, you should limit your menu.
Agreed, but that's not what this is. This is, I mean, they are doing that in some places, but that's not what this is. So this is an actual typical Starbucks.
Yeah.
But there's no person to check out with. So you're ordering on your app. Mm-hmm. You walk in, you pick up your drink, and you walk out the door. There's no paying.
Right.
You're paying for it on your app. It's all cashless.
You can do that now.
I know you can do that now, but this store is only that. There is no cash. You cannot walk in with a $10 bill and buy a fucking drink. They don't take cash.
Okay.
They don't take credit cards.
All right.
It's all done without money.
Well, you know that the Starbucks card, the prepaid gift card
I have one
thing is...
Can't use those either.
Is what?
No, it's only app. It's all electronic. There's no person to give money to.
Right. Well, when you order online, you're using your app.
Right.
You have to load your card. But anyway, it's the most used rewards program
ever, anywhere.
In any food thing ever.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
They've done a good job with that program.
I don't go as much as I used to because it was more convenient when we lived in the city.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we go to Starbucks a couple times a month now.
Yeah, we don't go
Yeah.
We used to go all the time.
But now we're making fancy drinks at home.
I know. We brought all the
Dale
things.
got an espresso machine, and we have pumpkin lattes, and we do it all at home. I actually like doing it at home.
I can make it taste. I can make a kick-ass iced pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
And it's kick-ass.
With almond milk.
With almond milk. Yeah. And then if you want to spice things up, you add, what's that stuff called? It's a caramel liquor. It's a caramel liqueur.
Oh, my black.
So you can make
whatever it's called. Yeah.
Caramel pumpkin spice.
And you put a little liquor in it.
Which is a little alcohol. Yeah.
Love it.
And that's what we're having for our Thanksgiving brunch.
Yeah.
All these things.
A little liquor in her.
And I bought the machine to make cold foam, which I'm very happy about.
I like that.
And I figured out the reason why it didn't come out so well last time is I put too much milk in it.
Why don't we open our own Starbucks? We'll call it Stardale's.
Yeah.
We could. We have a drive-through window. We have a really long driveway. We could have a drive-through window.
You know what's funny is you remember back, what was it? Jesus, it's been a long time ago when I went to Ghana.
Yeah.
And I was there for work. And there was a Starbucks there.
Oh.
And
was it a rip-off?
It was a total rip-off.
Yeah.
It looked very similar to a Starbucks, but it just wasn't right. And they sold coffee, but it wasn't Starbucks. I mean, it was just whatever coffee you could get. It was just funny.
It is funny. Is that the whole story?
That's the whole story. I never went there because I thought it was wrong.
I wouldn't, yeah. It's wrong too. Binge Bomb this Friday. We'll see you guys then, and we'll be back with another edition of the Swish Edition next
Happy
Tuesday.
Thanksgiving, y'all.
They were coming. They were going to come.